Alright, hi everyone, it's Cassie here. I basically just wanted to give an update on my life. I'm kind of going through a hard time. I've been feeling like I can't really connect with God, and because of that I kind of just accepted that and pushed God out of my life willfully. I stopped spending time in His Word and praying, and because of that my character slowly declined. Sin becomes more prominent when you are away from God. So because I was pushing Him away, essentially, I didn't really feel like myself. My relationships weren't the same. My habits weren't the same. Things begin to crumble real fast. We need God. I mean, with everything we're doing, we're supposed to be doing it with love, and God is love. We need to be doing everything with God, and it's very hard to, I will admit, in this time, in this day and age, and it's very easy to feel like He's not there, especially with the events that are happening around the world. Even through all of this, God has been showing me over and over again that He's not letting me go. He's literally brought so many people in my life and showed me so many things that have, He's been speaking to me and been saying, okay, I'm not done with you. This is what I'm doing. And I just kept pushing it off, and I shouldn't have. And even though I did, He still kept trying. Because He does that with those He chooses. He does that with those He loves. And I feel loved. And I don't deserve it. It's caused me to really humble myself. And it's caused me to want to spend more time with Him than ever. And it's shown me, tonight I was just kind of reading through my notes from years ago when I first became a devoted Christian. And I've seen how far He's brought me and what He's done with me. He's given me wisdom, love, patience, kindness. So many of the fruits, all of the fruits. Even though I've struggled with a lot of them. Especially patience. But He's just given me so many things to help me with my walk. And He's said so many things in the past that help me in the future. God's Word remains forever. It's just crazy to see some of the notes I wrote down and some of the verses that He pointed me to, and I didn't know why. And now I'm reading them and I'm like, oh my gosh. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're trying to say, and I should have meditated on it more. I should have kept it in my heart and keep reminding myself of it, because it would have helped me with a lot of situations. So it's kind of brought me to thinking, I need to continue to keep Him as my number one focus. I need to keep Him as my number one focus, because when I continually, read through my old notes, read through God's Word, praying, staying in prayer, it really changes things for me. And when I do go back and see and reflect on my old notes and things, it really helps me out. It really does. And I always wrote it down for future reference and kind of just ignored it after that. Well, I did do it for future reference, and I need it now. Because a lot of the stuff I learned back then helped me now. And sometimes I just need a refresher. I think we all do. That's kind of where I am right now. We need relationships in our lives that are godly. We need godly relationships in our lives, and that has really been helping me out a lot. So yeah, God has definitely brought me through a lot. This has been happening for a very long time, and I felt like it was never going to last, that this season was never going to end. This was just my life. It wasn't even a season. It was just me running away from God, and He's just done with me because I willfully sinned against Him. I questioned my salvation. But the Lord, I see now, has really been working on me behind the scenes, and it's finally showing. And I've also really noticed, what we do in private really does show in public. So when you're starting to question, why am I, saying these things around my friends Why do I act spontaneously like this in public? Why do I, do this without thinking? What we spend our time doing in private and what we spend our time thinking about reflects in public. So yeah, that's just something I thought I should share with everyone. I hope to do more of these videos, because as I'm looking through this notebook, I see my notes on when I was beginning to start WIFIC. So, I don't know, just felt like I needed to do this. So hopefully there's a lot more in the future consistently. But we'll see where God takes us. God bless you all.